Hey, how you guys doing out there today? This is Stephen Jimenez from the Roto Beast team, and I'm here to present you our NBA picks for Wednesday, December 6th. If you're new to our channel, please make sure and click the subscribe button below so you can watch all of our NFL and NBA videos. And please make sure and click the like button on this video as it really helps us out. So let's get into it. Before I jump right into it, though, let me just tell you real quick. A lot of people liked what I did last night of kind of reviewing my line from the night before, so I will do that tonight. So I'm going to brush through the picks a little bit quicker than usual, and not spend so much time on them. This way, this video doesn't take forever. So let's get started with the games. The first game that I'm really going to target that I like is going to be Golden State Warriors going into Charlotte to face the Hornets. This game has the highest implied total of 219.5 projected points to be scored. Golden State is favored by 5. Then we got the Nuggets going against the Pelicans. This game has the second highest implied total of 218 and a half projected points to be scored. New Orleans favored by 4.5. Then we got the Hawks going into Orlando to fix the Magics. This game has a 217 over under, which is the third highest on the slate. Orlando's favored by 6. Then we got Minnesota going into LA to face the Clippers, who have just been bad. This game has a 213.5 implied total. Minnesota's favored by 5.5. And then a couple other games that I'm gonna just take a quick look at is gonna be Chicago at Indiana. This should be a pretty fast-paced game. Then you got Sacramento at Cleveland. One thing that scares me about this game is I feel it could be a blowout. And the last game I'm gonna quickly just mention is gonna be Detroit at Milwaukee. So let's jump into it. We'll talk about the picks. We'll get started at the point guard position. The top, well, not necessarily the top, but we start from top to bottom. I'm just going to kind of give you my player pool. Kyrie Irving, he's been good. At his price tag, we need about 45 from him. He hasn't really been getting 45 very much lately, but he has been consistent, and he has the floor, I would say, about mid-30s. I do like him tomorrow. He's going against a team who's ranked 23rd against the point guard position. So take a look at Kyrie Irving. Then we got Kemba Walker going against Golden State in a very up-tempo game. If you know Kemba Walker, you know that he plays a lot better at home. He's at home against the Warriors, who don't have Stephen Curry, so this game could be a little bit closer than you would expect against the champs. I like Kemba at home tomorrow. Then we got Schroeder. This guy has an off-the-wall 30+% usage rate. You would like him to play a little bit more minutes. He's averaging about 31, 32 minutes a game. But, he's still getting there for the most part, averaging 34 fantasy points a game. That's pretty much what he's been doing for the most part. At an 8,000 price tag, you need 40 from him. I don't know if he's going to get 40. That's asking a lot for him to hit value. I think he is more of a GPP play, but I do like him in this matchup. I'm going against the Magics in the up-tempo game. Then we got Bledsoe. The guy's price is going down. I know he's had a 27 and a 30, but that's still not bad, And at his price tag, you need about 34 for him to hit value. I really like Bledsoe going against the Pistons. Reggie Jackson, he doesn't really scare me very much. Bledsoe, he's scoring. He's scoring every night. That's not the problem. He's getting his rebounds, assists somewhat. But when he pitches in with those defensive stats, it really helps. I like him tomorrow. And the last guy I'm going to quickly talk about is Rondo going against Denver. Denver is ranked 26th in the league against the point guard position. Rondo's really been picking it up. He has at least 36 fantasy points in the past 3 games. And the amazing thing about this is that, he's only been playing 28, 27 minutes. Rondo, he's a really good play going against Denver in an up-tempo game tomorrow. Next, we'll move on to shooting guard. I'm going to start off with, for me, the top shooting guard is probably Drew Holiday. There are some guys at the top who are in pretty good matchups, but I don't really like the price tags on him. So we got Drew Holiday. He's been playing very well in the past 5 games. He has 3 40-point games, and he has a 33-point game. For his price tag, you need about 35 for him to hit value. I like him tomorrow in this game. against the Nuggets in an up-tempo game. So definitely take a look at Drew Holiday. Then we got Clay with no Curry. I think Clay's almost a must start in my opinion. I like him a lot going against the Hornets. He's been playing massive minutes. He's been scoring. And now, with Curry out for a couple weeks, he's going to have to pick up some points, pick up some shots. Clay, he's a great option tomorrow. We got Gary Harris. This guy, he's just been playing very, very well. He's playing high minutes. He's getting you massive points. He has at least 34 fantasy points and you know, what 4 of the past 5. At his price tag, you need about 33 for him to hit value. I definitely think that's doable tomorrow against the Pelicans. Last guy I'm gonna talk about as shooting guard is gonna be Bazemore. Oh, one more thing I'll quickly mention about Harris. Um, I'm sorry. Is that he's going against New Orleans and they're actually ranked 23rd in the league. Against shooting guard. So the matchup is there. I actually skipped this guy, Nicholas Batum, 6,500. His minutes have been back to 35 the past 2 games, and we know that this guy is a guy that they do like to play a lot, and he fills up the stat sheet. He showed that last game in 37 minutes. He went for 11, 11, and 5. One block, 1 steal for 35 fantasy points. At his price tag, I think it's very fair. I like it. You need about 32.5. I definitely think he can get there in the up-tempo game against the Warriors. So he's a really, really good play. And then now I'll get to the final guy, shooting guard, Kent Bazemore, going against Orlando. For the most part, he's playing about 30 minutes a game. He's another guy. He fills up the stat sheet. There's nothing special about him. The thing about that I do like for Bazemore is that he's going against Magics, which are ranked 29th in the league against the shooting guard position. So Bazemore definitely looks juicy tomorrow. I think he probably is a little bit more of a GPP player though. Next, we'll move on to shooting guard. Antetokounmpo, anytime he's on the slate, he has a chance to go off and be the top player on the slate. But at his price tag and a little bit of a slow-paced game against Detroit, I think he's in play, but I think it's more of a GPP play. Then you got LeBron, Mr. Consistent. He's been on fire. Pretty much all year. He's having a really good year. He's averaging 54 fantasy points a game. One thing that does scare me is they just faced Chicago. He played 34 minutes and he got his 44 fantasy points. They face him again, and I think that this could honestly be a blowout. I'm sorry. He's going against the Kings. My bad. But anyways, yeah, going against the Kings, that's even worse. The Kings, I feel, are probably even worse than Chicago. I definitely am scared of LeBron that his minutes are going to get buzzed off due to a blowout. But his price actually dropped a little bit. For him to hit value, you need about 58, and that's kind of pushing it. If it was going to stay close, I think he could definitely hit it. I just don't think this game is going to stay close. The other guy, this guy I like a lot more than LeBron. I think this guy's probably the top small forward play on the slate. 10,000. You need 50 from him. I'm going against the Charlotte's team, who's they're a pretty good team overall, I would say, and they could definitely have a chance to keep it competitive. 50 you need for him to hit value. He's gonna have to pick up some shots and some scoring with Curry out. I definitely like Durant tomorrow. Then we got Jimmy Butler. He's playing like Jimmy Butler of the Bulls days. The minutes are there. He's playing tons of minutes, and he's getting back to the 40s. He's had in the past 6. He's had 42 or more in 5 of the past 6. He's been playing well, doing work against the Clippers. Then the 4th highest implied total game of the day. You gotta like Jimmy Butler. Ben Simmons going against Atlanta. He's playing massive minutes. His team is, projected for one of the highest totals of the day. And the guy, he's been putting in work. He in the past 5 games, he's got at least 15 regular scoring points. Fantasy-wise, he's got us at least 22. At his price tag, we need about 28. So we're going to need him to pick it up a little bit. But going against the Hawks, I really like Simmons. The Hawks, they're 26th in the league going against small forwards. So definitely take a look at Jonathan Simmons. The last guy I'm going to talk about is going to be Bogdanovic. The guy's just playing a lot of minutes. He only played 29 here because it was a blowout. But before that, I mean, he's been mid-30s for the most part. When his shots goes down, I mean, he does good. When a shot doesn't go down, it's kind of, so it's the same old thing we always say about him. But the minutes are there and the opportunity is there. I mean, at his price tag, we need about 24. So I do like him tomorrow. Then we got power forward. I'm going to start with Aaron Gordon going against Atlanta. They have really nobody that could guard him, in my opinion. He's one of the Magics that's playing massive minutes no matter what for the most part. He's been very up and down, but he's showing us the upside with the 78 against OKC. He's averaging 36 fantasy points a game. For him to hit value, we need about 42. I think he could definitely get there against the Hawks. But with him, it's always he's a pretty volatile player in my opinion. He's gonna get you a lot of these 25s and 29, and this is just not gonna cut it on this price tag. But he has a chance for the 40 to 78. He just scared me a little bit in cash games, but I think he's a good GPP play. Then we got Draymond. I love, I'm going to say it, Thompson, Durant, Draymond. They're all going to have to pick it up without Curry. Going against Charlotte. At Charlotte, Charlotte usually play better at home as well. Draymond, last game, went off for 56 points. Just reminded us what he could do. He was very close to a triple-double. I like Draymond again. For him to hit value, you need 41. I definitely think he's going to get you 41 tomorrow. Then we got Thaddeus Young, Mr. Consistent. I mean, what minutes got buzzed off because it was a blowout, but before he came out, he still got us 32 points, crushed value for us. I mentioned him this day. I hope you played him. I played him. He did work for us. 6,000. You need 30 for him to hit value. He's averaging about 28 a game this season. I definitely think he has a good chance to get 30. I like him a lot, in this matchup going against the Bulls. So definitely take a look at Thaddeus Young. Then we would talk about Taj Gibson. I mean, this guy's just getting tons of minutes. He's averaging 26 fantasy points a game. You need about 28 for him to hit value. I'm going against the Clippers without Blake Griffin. I like it. He's going to be going against Harrell, and I think he could dominate Harrell, in my opinion. So definitely take a look at him. He's a solid cash game play. Last guy I'll talk about, more of a GPP straight up. But Crowder, 3,800. All you need for him to hit is 18 to hit value. He's an up and down player. He has a little bit of upside to get you 30. The thing about it is his minutes just haven't been there. But at a cheap price tag, I do like him. I like Cleveland tomorrow, especially going against the Kings. It could be a blowout. Maybe he could pick up a couple extra minutes. So take a look at Crowder. Finish it off with center, DeMarcus Cousins with no Anthony Davis. He's pretty much in play right, all the time as it is. And now with the Anthony Davis, he's even more in play going against the Nuggets in the second highest implied total game. They're without their big man in Jokic. This guy, he can have a really, really good day tomorrow, and I like him as a top center. Then we got Anthony Towns. He's going to be going against DeAndre Jordan. But the weird thing is the Clippers are 25th ranked against the center position, even though they have DeAndre Jordan. Towns, he has upside. He has massive upside to go off of 50, 60 any night. He's not really getting that right now, but that's why his price is down. You need about 42 to 43 for him to hit value. He hasn't got there in the past 5. So it's kind of pushing it a little bit. But, like I said, he has a 50-point upside. He's done it, multiple times. He has a 67-point game, 55. So definitely just take a look at him. He may be a little bit more of a GPP play. Then we got Kevin Love going against Sacramento. The guy's been playing very well. For him to hit value, you need 41. If the game stays close, actually, you know what? He can get there either way. Even, this game only played 22. He still got his 42 fantasy points, 25, 54. So, he's a really good fantasy points per minute guy. I like him. If we can even get close to 30 tomorrow, he could definitely get close to value. So he's a solid play at center. Vucevic going against Atlanta. They don't have no big men right now. Vucevic, he's a up and down player for the most part, but hey, I mean he's not really that up and down if you really think about it. He had one bad game against the Warriors, but besides that, 37, 58, 33, 40, 37, 39, 32, 45. You get the point. He's averaging 35 fantasy points a game. For him to value, you need 40. Definitely think he has a really good chance to get against the Hawks, who are down all their big men. Last guy I'm going to quickly talk about is Plumlee. He stepped in the starting role for Jokic. Last game, he only had 19 minutes. He got you 18 fantasy points, which didn't kill you because his price was a lot lower. But the game before that, he had 30 minutes against the Lakers in his first starting role. He got 12 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. He's a guy that can really fill up the stat sheet. At his price tag, you need about 27, 28 for him to hit value. If he's going to start and play close to 30 minutes, I definitely think he can get there, and he's a great play. So that's where I'm at for my picks on the day. If you want to talk about somebody that I didn't mention, remember, hit me in the comment section below. So let me get to my lineup tonight. Oh my God, this lineup, I'm super frustrated right now. This is all for about a week straight. This has happened to me every single damn night. It's so frustrating me. So check it out. My lineup tonight for all my cash games. I cashed in some. I missed in others. This was a great lineup. Just like last night. My lineup was awesome. I loved the lineup. One person kind of fucked me. Tonight, I loved the lineup. I went deep. One fucking person fucked me. You know what? It's frustrating, but hey, you stick to the process. It's alright. I'm not mad about it. I'm not going to start trying to say, oh my God, what am I going to do now? I can't win. It's okay. I'm going to do the same thing again tomorrow, and the luck's going to come back to our side. And you know what? We're going to start winning. And, I started earlier in the season. We had a 14-day win streak, and we're going to get another one. It's going to come soon. We just got to get over the rough patch. In a 5-month span of NBA DFS, it's bound to happen. Hey, so check out this line. I got 304. Very respectable score. We had Westbrook at his price tag, 10-7. His ownership was 65%, so it wasn't actually crazy bad compared to some of the other players on this small slate. For him to hit value, we needed about 53. He got us pretty much 70, so he went over value by 17 points. He got us, almost 7 times. I like it. It was a very good play. I thought he would be higher owned, but people got scared against Utah. Hit his triple-double. Then we got Lillard. We needed 45 for him to hit value. He went over value at by 4 points. Another great play. We got DeRozan. This guy, low owned, 33%. When I seen him at 33%, I was like, thank you so much. 8,700 for him to hit value. You need about 43. He got us 49, so he went over by 6. But we got him at low ownership, so it was cool. Then we had McCollum. This guy is so hard to guess. For him to hit value, we needed about 33. He got us 27.7, so he didn't kill us. This is what really killed us tonight. All right, Warren, 85% owned. This didn't kill me. He got ejected. I don't understand what's going on with the NBA right now. This dude, he got fouled. They didn't call it. He said something to the referee like, "Come on, man, that's a foul or something," and got a technical. He's like, "Seriously, you gave me a technical? Boom, another technical. Get your ass out of here. Go take a shower." This is stupid. What's going on with the NBA right now? And the commissioner needs to say something and put his foot down, because you know what? We want to see these players play, not get thrown out of every game. This is the guy. Oh, this is the guy. I don't even want to talk about it. So damn pissed. 3,600. Evan Turner, he's averaging like 15 fantasy points a game this season. So I'm like, you know what? At 3.6, for him to hit value, we need 17. He's averaging 15 points in an up-tempo game against Washington, who just got beat by 50 yesterday. Portland was favored by 6 points. Come on. Evan Turner, you got this. I had faith in him. He busted on me. You know the sad part about it is that not only did he bust because, he just yeah, he's coming off the bench and the minutes weren't there. This guy, the second half, Mo Harkless, right before halftime, he went out. He was hurt. Evan Turner got put into the starting lineup in the second half. Oh, I'm licking my chops. I'm like, you know what? Man, he didn't have a good first half, but he's going to be in the starting role. Portland's about to come back. This dude is going to do it for me. I only need 17. Sure enough, got me a 4.2 dud. And this like killed me tonight. I lost because of this. And I was like looking at it and I was like, why did I pick him over this person, over this person? And, he's just a guy that fills up the stat sheet. He got us to start the second half of the game, and he just didn't have it tonight. And he crushed me. And, the rest of the lineup was fine. You had Ibaka. For him to hit value, you needed 26. He got his 39. Went over value by 13. But obviously, he was chalky. Aminu. For him to hit value, you needed about 23. And he got you about 23. He hit value. Monroe. 4,500 for him to hit value. You needed 22. He got you 33. So every single player on our team hit value except for our small forward position. He got ejected. He was 85% owned. It didn't hurt me. 4.2 points at 3.6. All you needed was to have a mediocre game. You killed me. So, hey, I'm not mad. This was a great lineup. One guy killed me. This has been the story of my past 2 weeks. But you know what? The process is fine. All the matchups were there. The lineup was a really good lineup. We hit 304. So, hey, tomorrow we're going to bounce back. We're going to get it. I hope this video helps you. If you have any questions, you want to talk about something that I spoke about, earlier in the video, or talk about my lineup that I, just missed on tonight, hit me up, let me know. And, hey, let's get it tomorrow. Later.